So now I'm going to talk about the themes. If you go to the Angular material, under guides, here you have theming Angular material. As we spoke in the beginning of the course, they have this pre-build, which you used before. We use the indigo pink. But they also have this one that is pre-built. But in case you want to style your own, down here there is this snippet of code that will help you out. So let's go through it and I will explain how it works. In our app, we're gonna need to use Sass because the material theme is designed with Sass variables. Let's create in here under source. Let's create a new file called theme.scss and let's paste that item in here. It's gonna remove these comments and I'm also gonna remove the candy. I'm gonna call it ngFire. For our app to be able to pick up this file, we need to add it to the Angular CLI.json. Here we have a style, and then we can add in here theme.scss. You don't need to worry about the SCSS. Angular is going to take care of converting it to CSS. But by adding here, you can add as many themes as you want. Just create your theme, add in here. And now let's talk about this. Here you have the primary accent warn. The warn defaults to red. So there's this website called materialpalettes.com. Here you have colors and the palettes. Here over palettes, these are the material design colors. And here over colors, you have the variants for each of them. If you click, you can find the code on the palettes. Let's say we pick purple and orange. Here's gonna show like this. So purple and green. Let's go purple, orange, or deep purple, orange. That's better. All right. So let's use the purple and orange as accent. Let's go back in our app. Here we use deep purple. So let's add it to our toolbar so we can see it better. Navbar, toolbar edit HTML. Here let's just add the color and call the primary color in it. Now if you remove the pre-built theme, we get an error, but there is a solution. We can stop the serve and start again, and it should pick up the new file. And now we have it. The color is here, and the primer, that's the accent. Now let's talk about this other colors we have in here. If you go on colors, and for example, we pick the orange. If you use this, the way the colors works for material, here you have the primer, display as a number, and you have the A for accent. These darker colors, they don't have the accent. So let's take A200 and back in our app, to use that color, we just need to add in here in front. And that changed for slightly. Let me take a more prominent one so we can see better. Let's get the A100. There. So it shows much better, much. Now for the purple, let's put purple 900. which is the strongest normal color they have. Here on the purple, let's add in here. So we change for almost blue color. Let me take this blue-gray 900. There. This is the color for the warning. You can change the same way as you did in here, choosing a different color. Here we're creating the variable for app primary, app accent, and warn. And here we're creating the theme variable, and it's a light theme. You can add a different theme as well, so it's gonna be called as a dark theme or a light theme. Just do the same like that, and just add dark and put dark colors. And here we're calling all those variables, adding into one object and passing here to the material theme. So Angular picks up and display in our app. Before we created the CSS variables, in case you don't find any color in here that matches your app, or you need a very specific color to match your brand, you can use the one we did in here on the CSS. You can create your primary color and accent color and use as the same as we did before. Call the matte toolbar on the CSS and add the style to it. On the next lesson, we are going to finally deploy our website to Firebase so we can see it online. So I see you in the next lesson.